Now, if you're looking at the thumbnail and the title of this video, you might be a little mad. I catch a lot of flack in the comments section lately from talking about the fact that gold could be reaching a short-term top, right, just for a pullback. And I just want to make things a little bit abundantly clear. No one is saying that gold is going to $2,000. No one is saying that this is the top on gold and it's never going to go up. Actually, to the contrary, I'm saying that gold is going to go inherently higher after we get a nice relief pullback, right, as we need in silver, and then we can push higher to 5,000 and even further than that into 2026. Now, the one thing I want to say, majority of my portfolio is in physical gold and silver, and I am not selling it, right? I am a trader. I am Drew Wolfer, and I'm a verified pro trader with a 91.5% documented and live tracked win rate in just 2025 alone, trading the exact assets that we're talking about on this video. Inside of Nordic Alpha, I literally gave out a short trade yesterday that's already in massive profits from the top on gold at about $4,522. We called that level out ahead of time, and man, it was actually really good. So if you want to get into Nordic Alpha and get my TA and my alerts and my trade ideas every single day, that is where I'm doing it, is less than $1 a day. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the charts. I'll show you the base case as to why I think the Santa Rally might be coming to an end soon, at least for gold and silver. Get a nice pullback, see where we settle, enter longs, kind of get where I'm going with it, right? So we're not looking to short here because we think that gold is going to zero, okay? And I feel like I have to reiterate that because people absolutely lose their minds because they act like gold is their wife or something, and I'm coming in trying to, you know, take their wife from them or something. I assure you, I'm not trying to take your wife, man. I've got my own wife, I've got my own gold, I've got my own silver, but I am a trader, and I want to build my bags and trade. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you a couple of pivot points really quick. This is actually the trade that I gave out yesterday inside of Nordic Alpha, bang, bang, that it's already in pretty massive profit, to be honest with you. Oops, this is my video for today. Sorry about that. In any case, this is a 40-minute video. I don't really want to like scroll all the way through it, but in any case, this is the gold we were giving out yesterday. Gold shorts are in massive profits right now. Bing, bang, boom, blah, blah, blah. You kind of see where I'm going with it. But, you know, let's get back to the charts. I want to pop up a couple things and show you what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, we had this nice pivot point, and this is why I was telling people, hey, this might be a good shorting opportunity right up here. So if you take the high to the low here and you use your range tool, you'll see that we busted through. We got our all-time high, our new all-time high, and then we came up to what I call my proprietary deviation zone, at least deviation zone 1, because there's actually 2. There's one way up here at, you know, $4,700 that we can talk about in here in just a second. So I'm going to give you both cases. Where could gold go to the downside? Where could it go to the upside, right? That's the whole point. That's why you're here. So in any case, if you take these two highs, the wick highs on this double top, where we had a nice swing failure pattern and a bearish divergence and caught a nice dip. And actually, we took this trade inside of Nordic Alpha. We absolutely crushed it on this trade. This was earlier on this year. I believe it was back in October, something like that. Yeah, October 20th, something like that. So in any case, if you look at the first proprietary deviation zone, it was right at $4,522, and then $4,571 is the top end of it. So, you know, this is basically my base case. I said, hey, look, if we get up here and we reject from it, and actually our stop loss was outside of here because I was like, you know, you can still enter right here. But in any case, we had actually three chances to enter right here, and right here, right? So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hourly candles to get in on this trade, right? Well, exactly what we did is we got in, we've got our short, and we are under VWAP as it sits right now, so this short is still in play, okay? The first level that we're looking at, 4,450 bucks. Second level we're looking at 4,400 bucks. And then the third level is if we get down here to about 43.57 and we lose this naked weekly and naked daily VWAP, as well as the upward trajectory on this trend line, right? You're probably coming down here to about $4,200. And then if you lose that, again, you know, you kind of know where it's going, right? So there's a reason why I told people to short up here. And it was because we got into that first proprietary deviation zone, and had you would already be at a 3x risk to reward, meaning you would have already made if you just like leave the trade right now, right? And I'll show you actually. Let me show you. If you were just to exit the trade right now and not have taken profits, you know, at the bottom, let's say that you didn't take profits at the bottom, right now you're still at a 3.3x risk to reward, right? If you took your profits closer to the bottom, you're at a 6x risk to reward. And if you're running it down to where we want it to go, 12.5, and then obviously we're going to continue writing it down. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to tell you where the supports and resistances are, where gold could be going, okay? So let's get to the 4-hour chart, and I'll kind of show you what's going on. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see that there is a pretty decent sized bearish divergence, not only on the 4-hour, but also on the daily chart, right? So let's go back. So from this high to this high, if you zoom in on it, you pull up the RSI, you can see massive divergence. Boom, right? Big highs coming in, bam, bam, and massive divergence coming down, right? So this is favoring a pullback, and for all intents and purposes, it's the same exact thing is happening on silver. You have massive bearish divergences on the 4-hour, the 1-hour, the 12-hour, the, you know, daily, everything, man. It's absolutely insane. And bearish divergences can't just continue to print forever. So in my opinion, this is favoring a lot more of a pullback, especially if we close this candle down here near 44.70, or even down here at the low, 44.50 something. That is going to be a topping tail candle on the daily chart, which is a bearish reversal sign, okay? Now, let's show you kind of where the resistance is now. So 45.71 immediate resistance, okay? Past that, we're looking at 4,700 to 4,788, okay? That is your next deviation zone right there for you to say, okay, you know, maybe if we get above this, we could be going to about $4,700. Now, if we lose $4,400, you're coming down to about 4,200, which is right here, right? And that is the low end of this prior range. And we can get this last range tool off of here. From this prior range before we had a nice push up, right? So this is your range, right? This is the bottom end of your range. New push up, boom. And again, if you lose the $4,400 range, bam, you're probably going to come down here to about 43. You lose 42, and then you're coming down to about $4,000, okay? Now, you also have your pivot points, right? And again, if you lose this pivot point, this is just a massive rising wedge, okay? And if you reject up here, you lose this at about $4,400, you're going to see a pretty nice fall, at least in my opinion, on gold, and then probably it will drag down silver, platinum, palladium, probably copper. Literally anything that you can think of that's a precious metal is going to come down with gold. And if silver is the one that actually rejects and starts going down first, it will drag gold down with it as well, because gold isn't running as hard as silver is right now. So if money starts flowing massively out of silver, you're going to see money starting flowing massively out of gold as well. Now, look at these parallels too, okay? So if we look at this parallel, you can see that from these two lows to this high, right? And if you pulled it right here, we broke outside of it and we rejected from our first deviation zone. Now we're back inside of the parallel. Where's that support? $4,400. You lose that, guess what? You got to come down here to about 4,300 bucks. You lose that secondary deviation zone. Bang, here's your next support, 4,200 bucks, right? Now, where's your resistance on this though, right? If you come up here, 4,500 bucks, right? And then 46 to 46.50, okay? Now, the other one that I want people to look at is this micro parallel. If you look at this micro parallel, this is very well established. And as you can see, again, rejecting from the proprietary deviation zone 1, have not gotten to 44.44, right, which is where we need to get to see if we're going to get a bounce from the top end of the parallel. But where's your next resistance? 46.20 to about $4,700. So you got a lot of resistance there at $4,700, even if you can smash through all of these highs, right? Now, let's look at the December 2023 parallel, okay? Because this dates back way, 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 way far, right? And we got to go to the daily chart, actually, for you to be able to see this pretty well. So if we zoom out, you can see this one's been very well respected. Top, top, bottom, bottom, deviated outside of it, got sucked right back into it, support, 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 and then blasted through it like it was absolutely nothing, absolutely disrespected the parallel, said, I do not care, I'm gonna blast through, I'm gonna use you as support, and I'm coming all the way up to deviation zone 2. Then came down, used it as support, rejected from deviation zone 1, rejected again, got into it, consolidated inside of it, and then just rejected from deviation zone 2. Where is the resistance from deviation zone 2? 4,500 to 46.32, okay? Now, if we look at this other parallel, you can see that the next resistance is going to be here at $4,700, and we can zoom out and show you exactly what this parallel is. Top, top, blasted through, topped again, right? Bottom, 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 got through, bounced from deviation zone 1, got back in, bottom, boom, right? And where's the support on this? Yep, you guessed it, right around $4,100 to $4,000, right here, okay? So if you blast through this, 4,700 and then 5K is your next resistance. So I'm not showing you all of this to tell you, like, look, see, look at this parallel, $4,700 and then 5K. See what I'm saying? So if you blast through here and you can get above that $4,550 range, you're looking pretty good to, you know, potentially go up to about $4,700, $4,750 maybe even, and then get a nice pullback, boom, blast up again. You know, if you don't get the massive pullback at that point, blast up again, maybe come up here to the $5,000 range before we get another nice pullback. Now, the other thing that you need to take into account is going to be your Fibonacci's, okay? Your Fibonacci's are going to tell the tale of the tape. And what I have here is a trend-based Fibonacci from, I believe it's 2015. And as you can see, we've got support here at 43.51. This is our 2.618 fib. But if we lose that, our next support, 4K. Just is what it is, man. You know, the charts, they don't lie. But what's your next resistance after that? Well, it is way, way, way up here at $5,400. But my guess is you're going to top out here at about 5K if you can even get up there right now, because that Santa rally is in full effect, but it could be over sometime soon. So I would be looking at, are we going to keep this prior high? Are we going to be able to keep that, right? 4,400 bucks. If we lose it, then we're going to come down here to 4,200. And if we lose that, we've got two gap fills. One gap fill here at 41.39, one gap fill at 4,100 bucks, and then it's the gateway to 39.50 to 4K, and then, you know, past that, you're looking all the way down here to about 3,500 bucks. Now, obviously, I don't think we're going to 3,500 bucks or anything, but I do think that there is a case to be made that we could at least come down here to 42, and if not, about $4,000 whenever that Santa rally does kind of come to a close here within the next 2 days, because Christmas is in the next 2 days. Now, again, if you want these trades, you want this analysis every single day, and I'm talking high-level analysis, not like, hey, here's your overarching analysis like what I'm giving you here. There's people that pay for that inside of Nordic Alpha, so I can't give you the analysis that I give them. I also can't give you the trades that I give them. It's just not fair, and it's actually unethical on my end. If you want that, go ahead, get into Nordic Alpha. It's less than $1 a day. It's $29 a month, and it's the least expensive it will ever be. I'll be happy to have you in there and be, you know, ecstatic to give you these trades almost, you know, every single day, and have you come in there and kill it with us. Let my 91.5% win rate that's, you know, live tracked and documented. You can go to drewwolfer.com/win rate and check out my win rate right there. It's got the links to everything. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you like content like this, all I ask, throw me a like, and if you want to subscribe, that way you don't miss this content ever again, then just boom, bang on that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I do drop this content, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much, and comment anything that you want in the comments section. I'm ready for the smoke. I know everybody's going to be mad because I'm saying gold could go down, but I'm a realistic person. I let the charts do the talking, and I just tell you what the charts are saying. Everybody have a wonderful day.